up, everyone? It is me, Wyatt the Scarecrow here, and welcome back to another Spirit Halloween 2025 video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Flagship. Now, we all know that the Flagship grand opening event for this year, 2025, was canceled because of the whole tariff situation or all the stuff that happened last year. I don't really know fully, I don't even fully know what happened, mostly from the tariffs, but it could be about anything. But on this day, Spirit Halloween decided to do a virtual tour. I said it's so weird. Virtual. They decided to do a virtual tour of the Flagship location, and I'm going to be reacting to it, and I will be giving you guys my full thoughts on Spirit Halloween for the 2025 season. So I'm actually going to be reacting to two videos from Spirit Halloween. The first one I'm going to be reacting to is the Welcome to Madison Scare Park video, which is basically just a whole edited version of the whole ISC. And I'm telling you, I will say I already watched it, but I will say right now, this looks absolutely fire. We finally get like a whole good look of what the whole ISC is going to be on. We have a good look to see what the ISC is going to be looking like on the outside and on the inside. And actually, as you can see, I'm actually in my living room right now. The reason why I'm not doing this in my room is because I kind of wanted this to be a little bit wider. So you guys aren't just seeing me from the side, like looking up. But I have my TV right over here and I'm about to turn on the video. So let's go ahead and react. All right, so we have the archway. My boy Jack the Reaper, who I actually did just order. Crypt Countess. We got Valak. We got Bullseye. I will say I'm kind of glad that they switched them out. Super freaking cool. Electrified Corpse, Mutant Sewer Rat. Dude, the fan this year looks so freaking dope. Dude, the phone is actually really cool. Backman Bonnie. Monkey Business. Really cool clown prop. Fire Demon, dude. I cannot wait to see him in person. I love the detail in this whole theme, dude. I swear. The emergency push button. Headcase Harry, dude. This prop actually, in my opinion, looks kind of cool in the theme. Twisted Grandma. Definitely still gonna get her. Not sure about I almost said Two-Face Daddy. Headcase Harry. I'm not sure, but there's Sinister Strongman, the GOAT. Jumping Spider, like usual. Night Owl. Trick or Treat Pete. Wow. Round of applause, Spirit. You guys did really good. So that was the Welcome to Madison Scare Park video. I will say that was freaking amazing. That was so freaking cool. I absolutely love the whole ISC this year. The props are so cool. The theme is so cool. On the inside of the subway train, there is literally so much detail. It's insane how much detail was put into this. I definitely will be getting some ISC pieces at the end of the season. I definitely want to get that like phone set that plays the audio, because I actually did see the Nate guy on YouTube's video. He was apparently a VIP and was able to go into the Flagship store literally by himself, and he showcased everything in there. And you're actually able to put the phone up to your ear and there's actual sound coming out of it. So I definitely will try to get that phone as best as I could, because that is literally so freaking cool that they added that in there. And that one push thing that you saw Jack the Reaper push, that actually activates the shaking floor that is right at the bottom of you, which is so cool. The last time we saw shaking floors at Spirit was in 2022. I think during, what was it called? The laboratory theme, which I'm really glad that they're bringing that back in this form. It's honestly so cool. A cool little jump scare just for a little laugh. It's awesome. I'm in a loss of words right now. Like, holy crap, they absolutely killed it this year. They did so freaking well. And another thing I love, on the inside of the train, how they have sitting Scarecrow set up, you can sit down in one of the seats next to the sitting Scarecrow, and they have a step pad hooked underneath the seat that you will be sitting on, and it activates him, which is such a cool feature that they are doing. Holy crap, that is actually so freaking cool that they actually did that. What a fun way to activate a prop. Like, that is, in my opinion, so freaking cool. But that's what I thought of the Welcome to Madison Scare Park. Now we're going to be reviewing and reacting the Spirit Halloween 2025 Flagship Store Tour. Alrighty, I was on mute for a minute, but there's the Flagship Store. Man, do I miss being there. But obviously, I'll be back there next year. And then we have the whole theme. I guess this is just a drone shot that they're doing, which I'm really impressed. Just all the costumes and everything. I saw a Shrek section. Welcome to Bikini Bottom. Gotta love SpongeBob. Got the Spider-Man stuff. Wow. Dude, the whole ISC is just so cool. Then there's Young Hee. Holy crap, this prop is freaking cool. We have the new Ghostface stuff from Megan 2.0, Stranger Things, since I actually did hear that they're having a chapter 5. Even though I'm not really big on Stranger Things, don't really know much about them. Chucky stuff, that Halloween Life. If you guys do remember, I do have that sign that I got at Spirit Halloween during 50% off. Dude, this is looking so cool. I think the rest is just normal. Ghostface section. Stitch section. Really cool. Fortnite. Not really big on Fortnite. I mean, if I'm gonna be straight up, I don't play any video games, so. Another Spider-Man section. Then just a whole overview of the entire store. Oh, I see Gordo. Again, another round of applause, dude. Spirit absolutely, again, killed it this year. In the background, I did notice some stuff. I noticed, obviously, the Squid Game section. Young Hee looks amazing. Now, I would put up a demo video, which I actually, you know what, I will right now, but I'm not going to be playing the audio. Obviously, it has the audio from the Squid Game series of her saying red light, green light, and the cool thing is the feature on this animatronic. First of all, she looks big, but the feature on her is that she literally has the red light, green light saying from season 1 and season 2, and you can either change it to English or Korean, which in my opinion, that is so freaking cool. I'm really happy that they did that. Her animation is so cool. She spins her head around and her eyes move. Holy crap. And this thing is completely made out of blow molded plastic, which looks insane. Even though we already know the price tag for this prop, she is $700. And I know I haven't even covered her yet, but I will say this is probably another one of my favorites of the year. Don't plan on getting her because I am not spending $700 on a prop. I don't even know how tall it is. I think it's like, what, 10 feet tall? It would have been cool if they made this thing like 12 feet tall, but I don't know. I mean, this thing already looks huge to begin with. The proportions on it look freaking humongous. And I will say another thing is I like the Squid Game merchandise that they had this year. Definitely want to try getting those masks. I definitely want to get that frontman mask because it looks really cool. But another thing I really like is the Ghostface section. I have noticed that they are going to have the Crimson Ghostface costume, which is like a 25th anniversary Ghostface costume, but it's all in red and the mask is all bloody. I think it's available on spirithalloween.com right now, but they are gonna have that in store, and that I definitely will be purchasing this year. Super freaking cool. There probably is some other stuff that I don't know about, but whatever it is, if it's Ghostface related and if I think it's cool and it's probably gonna be cool, I'm definitely gonna get it because, dude, Ghostface is my favorite. I haven't really noticed anything else that's new, like the sidesteppers, because I think the only new one that we have is the Art the Clown sidestepper, which is kind of unfortunate. Was expecting to see more, but I guess it's whatever. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was my whole review on Spirit Halloween 2025 so far, I guess you could say, because obviously I have not been in any of the stores just yet, but like I already mentioned in my other video, which you can go ahead and watch right now. Go ahead, pause the video, go watch that. But like I already mentioned in that other video, my local Spirit Halloweens will be opening in the next few days. I don't really know like what specific day, but all I know is that all Spirit locations across the US and Canada will be opening pretty freaking soon in the next coming days, which is so exciting. So stay tuned for store tours coming up really soon. I actually do have a plan that I'm going to be doing, which I will share with you guys right now. My local Spirit that I usually go to is located in Solon, Ohio. I'll put up a picture of it, but the Solon, Ohio is always the first Spirit Halloween location I go to. I'm going to it this year. I went to it last year. I went to it in 2023. It was actually the first ever local store I went to after Flagship, and then in other years I just always went there. But this is actually so cool to say. This is my 10th year going into Spirit Halloweens, and this is my 10th year ever going into the Solon location. Even though it has switched around Solon, Ohio multiple times, I have been going to the Solon, Ohio location forever, and I am so glad I will be going here for 10 years. That is insane to say, but I will be at the Solon Spirit Halloween hopefully as soon as they open. And what I do plan on doing is, since it's way like up somewhere else, like because I live somewhere else, I don't live anywhere close near Solon. I'm not gonna get more into that, but the day before that Solon location opens, I will be staying at my aunt's house, and first thing in the morning on the next day, I will be going to the Solon Spirit Halloween, kind of like a little flagship, I guess you could say, my own like flagship kind of like Spirit grand opening thing that I will be doing. It's kind of fun, kind of cool to do, since I was like, hey, you know what, since they canceled the grand opening for Flagship this year, I might as well do that. It's basically kind of like the same thing, but just obviously not a huge store with huge events. But I definitely will be at the Solon, Ohio Spirit Halloween location, hopefully, like I already said, as soon as they open. So stay tuned for that. If you live in the Solon, Ohio area, do not be afraid to come up if you see me and say hi. I am more than happy to see you guys, because you guys literally mean the world to me. But let's get to wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until then, this has been me, Wyatt the Scarecrow. I'll see you guys in the next Halloween video, unboxing video, costume video, whatever video. Peace out.